morning to our crappy kitchen, apparently. So we're earlier today, and Bernie's making sandwiches for lunch in our crappy kitchen. It's not too bad this side, because we've sort of done quite a lot this side, but not so good this side. Anyway, boat work is paramount. So today is fill some of the holes that we glassified with the bottom of yesterday, which shouldn't take very long. And then I think we decided it's engine day. I think we'll take more stuff out for the engine until we get bored and do something else. So to do that, I have been and bought a socket set. Magnuson socket set. I have got no idea what it's going to be like at all, but essentially it was less than 50 quid for 40 sockets. So Magnuson, anyone tell me that I shouldn't buy Magnuson in the comments? Too late. And on the table also we have boat contraband, which is going to go for sale because it's not going back in. Although I haven't discussed the spin locks actually. What do you reckon to these spin locks, Bern? So we've only got one single, which could potentially, possibly do the roller reef in, but it wouldn't match. It wouldn't match anything else.
But that's the only clutch we're going to have, isn't it?
No, kicker.
Oh, what are we going to use that for?
I just said roller reefing.
Oh, roller reefing, right. Yeah.
So, don't know. Anyway, we'll sell the double one. We've also got cabin light, deck lights, and also other stuff that we took off yesterday. Well, it's not stainless steel.
It's your magnetic attraction, love. Okay. Screw here. Swap places.
Screw here, was that a sign?
Yeah. One of his labels.
Still on wheezy there. Bloody hell. I don't know what's in there. I haven't got a flipping clue. Shine it down there. Always so bad, but he's left the bolt about that long.
In case it grows. shrinks.
He's not going to cut bolts if he's not going to cut wires.
Fucking hell.
I don't know what you're messing about at, really.
Okay.
It's quite heavy.
Fucking ridiculous,
It's
man.
a bit of this, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
the same, too, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a bit of that. That's just half the weight of the boat taking that off, isn't it?
Well, that ain't going back, that's for sure. Well, it just seems to me, why? You know, I mean... Yeah, I don't know.
For such a titchy tiny table as well. Wouldn't it?
I mean, you can make that into a bed by having something drop down and you've got, alright, quite a small double bed, but it still would make a bed.
It would make a bed. Oh, by the way, disconnect the batteries.
Huh?
Don't forget to disconnect the batteries.
Now, just be careful, because I don't want anyone falling down here, but...
All the spanners falling down there. No, give it back. Give it back. It's a syringe. Give it back, you bastard. Shite. That's got all the way in.
Oh, so we have got the batteries out. I don't know if you can see this. Absolute. He's tried to do a good job, but just missed the mark, I think, personally. So the batteries are fairly new. So I've just disconnected the return hose for the diesel off of here. I think most of the rust on the top of the engine here is from water coming in, and I think it's dripping down this joint here from water coming in and it's dripping on the back of the engine. And yeah, but as you can see, it's a really tight fit, made worse by the fact that I think he's put lots of insulation and soundproofing around it that is making it difficult. So we're going to have to think of a way of doing the coolant service on this engine.
Well, you could have a piece of hose cut more to size.
Where do we take it from?
Where are you taking it from now?
I'm taking it from the loop of pipe that does the heat exchanger for the clarifier.
Right. Ideally, you want to take it from the lowest part, don't you?
Yeah.
But, yeah.
on this boat they've buried the lowest part behind lots of paneling and stuff. I mean, it's all the lowest parts down there. I mean, how you'd get to change the impeller or even service the impeller on this boat,
That's got to change because
I've got no idea.
can't leave it inaccessible.
I mean, seriously, how'd you get to the impeller down there to do anything with it? I mean, it's down there. That's ridiculous. Right, so that's the return hose taken off. Return hose taken off. Where does that go? That must go to the I bet no engineer wanted to work on this engine. These heater hoses are perished anyway. Right, so that's that off and that off. That's absolutely perished. Didn't order any of that. Not for that, no. I'll have to buy that separate. Probably get that from somewhere else. Seriously though, how are we gonna... I mean, the impeller is behind there. How the hell are we gonna get to
You
it?
have to climb in there.
But all this was in the way.
Yeah.
Sitting on top of the
Well,
batteries.
you're going to move the batteries anyway.
I know, but if you were sitting on top of the batteries to do that...
Yeah, well, you get a little zap up your arse, wouldn't you? So
Yeah.
get it quicker.
You do it quicker.
One chick on each terminal.
So, just move that Volvo Penta throttle forward and see if you can put it into gear. Won't go, will it?
No.
Why won't that go into gear?
Yeah, no. It moves when it's in neutral.
Yeah, that's just moving the throttle. So do that again.
It's not moving anything down there, is it?
No. Hope the gearbox isn't seized. Mind you, it moved when we moved the other one.
Yeah.
So basically you've got two of these, right? One, that one must come from there,
Over the top of the engine.
over the top of the engine. That does the gear, and that does the gear. So those two are the gears. That comes from the aft section. I think that's working in...
So that comes from the cockpit,
Yeah, but it has to come from this angle.
over the top of the engine,
Yeah. Yeah, but
to
it's
get
got...
to the gearbox that's nearest to it.
Yeah, but it's got to go from that angle.
Why?
Because it's got to go down that way. It's got no choice but to go down there. It can't come from there. It's got to have to come from this angle here.
Right,
So,
Just run it over the top of the engine is lunacy.
well, to do it like that is bonkers.
Yeah.
You know, it could have come down the side there, gone over and down somehow, couldn't it? It's gonna, yeah.
I am. So this
You
is the
see
water
that?
separator that's been fitted in the most stupid bloody place.
You see the bits? Can you picking up the bits in there?
Yeah, well not really because you need to bring it down so I'm not against the light.
Right.
So if you can see the first of all the colour. Stop. Keep it still. Keep it still. See the colour, and then look round here. Just tilt it towards me. Tilt it towards me. That's it. And then all that gubbins that's in there as well, which is if they've tried to start the engine with that, no wonder it didn't
Well, of
work.
course they have.
No wonder it didn't work.
But I didn't disconnect that bit.
No, it was
And
already
that
disconnected.
That was disconnected from the copper pipe that went from the diesel tank to here.
Right.
So, and then that went to the engine,
Mhm.
and then that went to the heater, rubber stove heater.
Right.
So,
Right. Well, that just tells me that there's probably diesel bug. Although it's not emulsified, is it? It's just
I don't know what
wet.
those lumps are in there.
It's wet. There's debris. Well, here's a theory.
No,
Bits of exhaust hose.
no, I wouldn't get into the fuel system.
The exhaust hose
Oh,
that they
that
fill the
exhaust
tank
hose.
with
Or this fiberglass tank is deteriorating.
is falling apart anyway.
So,
So this is why you use proper filler hose and not exhaust hose to fill your diesel tank.
so How do I measure underneath the thing? So I reckon we've got that plus about 5 mil. I reckon we've got 30 mil underneath the where the propeller shaft connects onto the back of the engine with the coupling. I reckon we've got 30 mil between there and the hull.
It's not a lot, is it?
And on the other engine crankcase, on the engine gearbox, we've got exactly that, 25 mil. So 25 mil on the engine gearbox and 30 mil on the coupling.
Right.
So that dictates whether we can get an R&D coupling in there or not.
Okay.
So, yeah. Yes, guys. This is just. I'll probably keep on my way. So that grease is undone now. It has got grease in it, so that's good.
That's for the stern lube.
Yeah.
The
that brass thing's got to come off of there.
Yeah. We're hoping to put a thingy on, aren't we?
A thingy on, yeah.
A thingy, yeah.
Put a thingy on.
Oh, I'm so tired. You know, the stern tubey thing, lube. Fuck's sake, you know what I'm talking about. Just sitting there gulping at me, making me sweat. Come on, make yourself sound important.
Dry stern gland on.
Gland, that's the word, gland.
Stuffing box.
Stuffing box.
We've got some huge decisions to make with regards to stuff, which I didn't expect to have to make. There you go, I have to make them. Huge decisions.
Such as?
Where we put the water separator, where we put all sorts of stuff. I haven't got a socket big enough for the nuts.
Nuts, my lord.
Have we got
I mean, for the engine mounts.
did that spanner, adjustable spanner, it's got a measurement gauge on the edge of it.
Has, yes.
That was for the water separator. Same. 25 and 30 mil. That.
Two ticks.
See if I can open it wide enough to get a measurement of what socket we need.
Yes.
Yes. .24 millimeters. Need a 24 millimeter socket.
Okay.
This only goes up to 22.
And does it need to be a deeper socket? So we think we found a shut-off valve for the diesel. So we're just taking all this insulation off, all this lovely stuff here. There you go. And
I mean, to be perfectly honest, right, if that is a shut-off valve for the diesel, that was on, I think, but
that seems to be connected to this pipe, if that's the diesel pipe.
that's the diesel pipe.
So we only found that by accident, really. But we figured that this bit's got to come out to give us any chance of getting the engine out at all, because if you can see how tight it is in there. I think we might need to grease the sides up. Flipping heck.
I mean, if they were having trouble getting fuel to it and it was like that at all,
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't see which way it was facing.
It was facing downwards when you found it.
Well, it was off then.
We'll explain why there's no fuel getting to the engine then. Oh my god. Wow. And there's another bit of wood in there, right, isn't there, down the side?
Yeah.
And you've got the same over your side.
Yeah.
So all of that's going to need to come out to have any chance of getting that engine out. Plus that post, whatever the hell that's doing.
Well, I think he was mad on trying to make the engine quiet. That's what he was trying to do.
It would be exceptionally quiet if he didn't start.
There was a door thing in front of it.
Oh yeah. But it would have been silent with that fuel system.
More wood.
More wood, that's what I mean. There's more there. So it's snugger than a snug thing in Snugania.
Couple of joints on the valve right above the alternator. Probably one of the hottest parts of the engine, with the internals of that being at probably, you know, maybe several hundred, if not 1,000 degrees inside that flipping alternator with all the windings, and you put a potential leak
Over the top of it.
onto superheated.
So this has got to come out.
Yeah.
That's got to come out. All of that. This has got to come out.
That can't come out. I think that's part of the.
I think that's part. That's tabbed. That's part of the boat. But this can come out. I think so.
I think a nice cup of tea.
Yeah.
And dinner is in order.
Yeah.
And then I think we need to disassemble this, which is going to be interesting to do. Take the controls off of this lot, try and get rid of that if we can. Try and break the coupling on the propeller shaft. And then, apart from taking the engine mounts, undoing the bolts of the engine mounts, you're ready to lift.
Cool beans.
It's just a matter of whether you try and get to the nuts that hold the engine mounts into the engine bed, or whether you just say that ain't going to happen and get to the top of the nuts on the engine mounts, which is probably almost easier. And then
That's the bit we have to undo, isn't it?
Yeah, I was hoping to drop it. So now we've ordered engine mounts, we can mount those onto the trolley and put this onto the new engine mounts, and then get the ends out. Yeah. So that would make sense then.
Yeah.
So we are going to need that 24 millimeters.
And a long shaft.
And a long shaft. Needs to be that long. Can you buy them from B&Q, you reckon?
Probably.
Needs to be about at least 300, maybe 400 mil long.
Okay.
But I think first things first is we need some sustenance.
Okay. Get that out.
Yeah.
You take something. Lick it. Do not want to lose that. That's been repainted.
Do you reckon?
Oh, 100%. See the brush strokes?
Oh yeah. It's probably where the water. I reckon those bits of aluminium channel you put in there were to try and redirect the water down that way.
You'd have done better sealing that step, probably. Right, let's go get cleaned up, get some lunch. Right. Right, this is as far as we've got with this engine. everything is disconnected, including the throttle cables, the fuel line, water, and one engine mount.
Nut.
One engine mount nut. What we can hear right now is Gary knocking 10 bells out of the coupling fitting to try and undo that. Once that's undone and the other 3 engine mounts are undone, we'll be ready to take this bad boy out. We have disassembled some more because this thing was tucked in there like a wrapped up swaddled baby. That's Gary hitting his head. And so we've had to take a lot of highly engineered pieces of wood to give us enough wriggle room to even get this bad boy out. Mum was obsessed with screwing bits of wood to other bits of wood, and we're both hating with a passion. And just have a look at this. This is this abomination here. So we've got wires, wrapped round wires, and that is an exhaust sensor that's just buried in there. Nobody had ever have looked at that, tested it or anything. And what the chuff is that? A coil of wire. God knows what for. It's to match the coils of wire that are going on down there.
So the nut this end is 9/16.
Yeah, we just realised this engine's Imperial. So we now need an Imperial screwdriver spanner set.
Not all of it's Imperial, just some of it.
Well, just the interesting bits. Yeah, but there you go. Can't keep the camera going all the time because it keeps overheating. So just filming an update where we got so far. As you can see in the bag, this is all stuff that we've just taken off the sides here.
Right, so what I want you to do is that spanner needs to, like, that face of the spanner needs to stay facing that way, like that. And what's happening is, as I'm trying to undo it, it's coming off. So
can I get my foot to it?
Yeah, I'll get out of the way a minute.
Okay.
So I want you to just pull it like towards there, like that. So almost push it. Just
push it into the bulkhead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think hopefully it'll stay there.
Okay.
All right.
Right.
You do it with your foot here rather than your arm.
Yeah, because my arm is shorter than my leg.
Yes. Just keep holding it.
Yep. Remember this when we're putting it back in. Cheeky bastard. Don't do this to all the engineers you do.
Only the sexy ones. 2!
A star, you beastly git.
Get your feet out of the way.
Oh yeah.
Right, there you go.
Right.
Buy a boat, he says.
It'll be fun, he says. It's practically ready to sail away, he said. Just needs a little bit of light work.
Different size bolt.
You're kidding.
That's because it's not a bolt, it's an Allen key.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Okay, take that away a minute. That's an Allen key. Big Allen key. That's another bolt. That doesn't bode well that you've got different size fucking nuts in there. No,
That's the wrong one. I can't see, and I can see that's the wrong one. Which is Gary's normal response when I'm right.
Oh my god.
It's a bit stiff, darling.
Look. Very smooth knees, darling.
Oh, you shithead.
So that's an Allen key in there.
Got any Allen key
I
bits
haven't
in
got
there?
one big enough for that.
Say that again?
I haven't got one big enough for that. Now, some of this is a metric and some of it's imperial. So try the biggest one. Too big. So these were Did I say 5/16?
Yeah.
So which one's 5/16? That one. System works. Right. So now we're going to do the same again. Did we gain anything by moving the engine forwards? Right.
Well, we gain access to more,
Right.
don't we?
Now, can you do it the other way around like you had before?
Your left leg I like.
Your right leg's in the
I've
way.
got nothing against your left leg. Then again, I'd rather you didn't either. Oh, what's you doing?
I'm going to wreck the camera.
Mine was foot.
Look at that. I didn't think we were going to do that today. Might be some time now. This will be interesting to see what happens when this bolt comes out and how aligned everything still is. Does that make any sense whatsoever?
Will stuff move?
No, I meant how the two faces are actually aligned to each other. How aligned that is, darling.
Oh, give me the camera. All right, don't touch it. That's why I said don't touch the camera. Look at his hands. Okay.
So now we've disassembled it. That doesn't line up at all. It's absolutely miles away. Miles and miles and miles away.
Wow.
Well, gearbox isn't low enough, basically.
Yeah.
It was obviously down. I can't even bring it back. It was under that much tension.
Yeah.
It was like that.
Yeah.
And then once it came off of the
Gosh.
that's how aligned it is.
So the front of the engine needs to be tilted up a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we'll try and put an R&D coupler in there, aren't we?
We are, but we haven't got much space here. So how on earth we're going to actually adjust any engine mounts other than up and down, I do not know.
Will taking it forward help?
I don't know. We'll have a look at that in a minute, actually, because to take it forward, we'd have to buy a new propeller shaft, but chances are this propeller shaft is scored anyway. I can't actually tell.
If it's been out of alignment, it probably is.
Yeah. But, I mean, the propeller shaft's going to be like, I don't know, 150, something like that. It could make all the difference. I don't know. I'm just saying something for the sake of saying it, I don't know. But, I mean, if it went further forward, what would it actually achieve?
In terms of maintenance, it will mean there's more engine underneath the hatch in the companionway.
Just get into this side here for the fuel filter and all the rest of it.
Because you're only talking about, what, an inch or so? If that?
Yeah, I mean, moving it forward an inch, we could probably do that without even changing the propeller, to be honest. Or changing the shaft. Because there was plenty of space, wasn't there?
So as far as space in front of it is concerned, because the only thing that needs to be moved there is water pipes from the water tank, which is those domestic pipes anyway. They're going anyway.
Well, I'll look at that in a minute.
So in terms of space going forwards, it can. It's whether it's what effect that has on the geometry of the alignment.
It doesn't make any difference to the geometry, other than the fact that it will be lower. The engine potentially could be lower.
What, going forwards?
No, the angle should pretty much stay the same, shouldn't it? If you move it forwards, it should all pretty much stay the same.
Should do.
We could almost make that decision once the engine's running and back here, actually.
Yeah.
Now I'm back here actually looking at the engine properly, with that water damage. See what I mean here, look?
Yeah.
See this water damage coming around here?
Hang on.
See this water damage coming around here?
Yeah.
Like that, and underneath here.
So this is under the step.
No,
No, this is, so the step is here, isn't it? The step's under there.
That's where the door actually fixes.
Yeah.
So that's where the door is.
So door is there. There's a step.
But there's a screw
The
there.
underneath of the step
and a
is
screw
there.
And most of the water damage has been on this left-hand side of the engine, right where all the gear changes and this engine mount and this gear lever here.
Which
it's
is rusty
completely
as.
corroded out.
Yeah.
And that's right underneath that screw that's vertical down, under that screw there.
So when they fitted the step threshold, they can't have sealed it.
I don't think so. I think there's water been coming in through there.
I think you're right. But an engine shouldn't go rusty in a dry bay.
No.
So that gear lever's horrible.
Yeah, it's all going to have to be disassembled, that is.
I'm not sure to think what the bolts, those bolts on the bell casters.
This is what they call the bell housing, isn't it?
Yeah,
So if we take this off,
yeah.
and I get one of the, there's nothing inside there other than just the casing is there.
Well, it's the gears, obviously, but yeah, that just houses the gears.
Can I sandblast that and repaint it, do you reckon?
I don't see why not.
So I think this is a stainless steel exhaust. I don't
Yeah.
think it's the original cast one. I think it's a replacement. And you see the nuts are absolutely corroded.
Yeah. Wow.
But nothing
There's
was,
a lot to clean up there.
Nothing was ever. I mean, we have taken so much stuff out of this engine bay. There was a bulkhead in here. There was a bulkhead in there. There's panels on here. In fact, part of the panel is still visible. In fact, you can see it. It's just here. This plywood panel was going all the way across, and there was a plywood panel boxing this in as well.
And that
with this
continues
pipe
along there,
leading
yeah.
along here. And to be honest, this sort of stuff, you want to be able to inspect it. I don't understand why it came to
And
here
I don't
anyway.
understand why that fuel hose is so puny either.
No, it is very small. Mind you, having said that, I mean that fuel hose there is.
It's bigger than that.
It is bigger than that, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, too right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very much so. So, just need to undo those 3 nuts. What time is it?
Oh, God. Half past spanner.
I'm glad about that.
I know, I'm guessing it's about 2:30, 3 o'clock.
Right.
The rest of us, it's fucking hot. Good game, good game. Hey!
There's nothing wrong with that. Paint up one. It's quite cool. I have to confess, I don't like the fact that all of this is just on one Jubilee clip, essentially. So basically, this is a stuffing gland, and for the moment I can't feel any packing in there at all. In fact, I don't know how this one works actually, to be fair. I haven't got a clue. But that piece of hose there, I don't know if it came with the product or whatever. Doesn't look like it. Looks like a bloody fire hose. Anyway, it's not even cut straight or square. But so the propeller shaft goes through here, and it's greased so that water can't come back in with a pump that's in the other place. And then it had 2 Jubilee clips stopping water coming in through here or it falling off. But the bit that actually connects to the stern tube that goes through the hull has only got 1 Jubilee clip on it, like that, and that's it, basically. So
Jubilee clip between us and oblivion.
yeah, look, scored burn.
Uh-huh.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
It's all scored.
That's not good, is it?
No, screwed right up. So it's going to be a new shaft anyway, no matter what we do. He said that from Michigan Propulsion said that it looks like when he looked at the photograph, he said that's tightened down as much as it can go.
Yeah.
Because in there, at the other end of there will be some packers, some foam packers. He said this is probably going to leave me for a while, which is why it's all green and horrible. And he says he's probably scored it because it's been tightened down so much.
Yeah.
Right. So that's a problem for another day.
Yeah.
Having said that, what are we doing now? Packing up, going home?
I think so. I'm done.
Okay. Fair enough. Let's have a clean up then.
2 days. It's going to take us a while to put everything away again. So.
Yeah. Well, that's, apart from undoing 3 nuts, that's ready to come out.
Yeah, good. We could. I don't know what time it is, but if it's not yet full, we could call in B&Q and get the bit ready. Otherwise, we'll have to do that next weekend. Right. Show us that what you're seeing there.
So I don't know if you can see it on camera, but that wall there changes in thickness as it goes around, and that's because the nut on the back of the drive shaft has been wearing away on that lip, so it's obviously been out of a line for a very long time.
Yeah, gosh.
So
right, that's it. We're done. Although it wasn't terribly late in the afternoon, my fibro levels had reached their limit, so I simply crashed and I was really ready to go home. So much so that we didn't even do a final piece to camera that said thank you for watching and please like and subscribe. So this is me saying that instead of us doing it together on the boat before we left. On behalf of Gary and me, thank you so much for watching, for subscribing, and post those likes. We've had a few comments now, which is lovely. So please continue to do that. We look forward to seeing you next time round. We've got plenty more in the pipeline. Please carry on watching. Thank you for your time. From Gary and me, cheers and gone.